Frank Sinatra was more than a singer. He was an institution, a myth wrapped in a tuxedo. His life was a whirlwind of breathtaking music, dangerous friendships, and private moments that remained locked away, until now. For decades, the man who saw Sinatra's rawest moments was his friend, the legendary songwriter Paul Anka. At 84, Anka is finally stepping forward, breaking the silence on the biggest, most persistent rumors that shadowed Old Blue Eyes, confirming a truth that profoundly changes the way we hear his signature song, My Way. Anka saw it all, the quiet threats, the political maneuvers, and the unshakable influence of the men of respect who had a vested interest in keeping the chairman of the board happy. The central revelation. Sinatra hated his own anthem, the most astonishing rumor Anka has confirmed is also the most poetic. Frank Sinatra grew to despise his own anthem, My Way. The world knows the incredible story. Sinatra, fed up and planning to retire, called Anka for a late-night dinner, prompting Anka to stay up all night rewriting a French tune into a lyrical masterpiece. He specifically used raw language, like the famous line, I ate it up and spit it out, that he had heard Sinatra use in private. But Anka confirms that despite the song resurrecting Sinatra's career and becoming a cultural touchstone, Frank himself came to hate it. He felt the lyrics were self-serving and self-indulgent, a grandiose, ego-driven final statement that clashed with the quiet introspection of his later years. Anka's confirmation validates the long-held whisper that Sinatra was a man of deeper complexity and humility than his bombastic signature song suggested. The dangerous truth. The Rat Pack's performance Anka's new revelations, coming at 84 with a lifetime of perspective, also confirm another pervasive rumor. The Rat Pack's swagger was largely an act. While Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. projected an image of untouchable, cool, and dangerous bravado, Anka witnessed the reality firsthand. He confirms that the famous mob talk and the tough guy dialect they used was often stylized performance. They wanted to project that danger, but when the spotlight was off, Anka saw men who were often nervous about the political and criminal undercurrents they were dancing around. The friendships were real, the talent was immense, but the persona was often exaggerated, a carefully crafted shield against a world that was rapidly changing with the rise of rock and roll. Anka, who wrote for his generation, confirms that Sinatra himself felt irrelevant in the face of the new music, and that this insecurity, this fear of being left behind, was the true emotional catalyst for the My Way moment. The final cost. The price of doing it my way. The biggest secret Anka confirms is that the very act of doing it my way came with a profound emotional cost for Sinatra. The song was a massive hit, but it chained him to a public narrative he no longer believed. At 84, Paul Anka isn't sharing gossip. He's confirming the complicated layers of his friend's legacy. He affirms that the genius was real, the pressure was immense, and the man who gave the world the song of his life ultimately felt trapped by the one creation he never intended to sing. Anka's words finally give the public permission to see Sinatra not just as the titan of music, but as a man who, in the end, was wrestling with the complexity of his own fame.